The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again. And as you can see, we are sitting pretty in third spot without a defeat. After our rusty start, it's actually been pretty kick-ass. We've not conceded a goal since you've been away. We've got obviously new goalkeeper in the mix, and that is this fella, Barry Henry. He's done an absolute phenomenal job. Came in for his debut against the Leicester game, which we won 1-0. Jamie Flinchett with the only goal of the day after Stepanovic, so he did miss a penalty. Flinchett, there he goes, rifles at home, and that was good enough for the 1-0 win. Then we went to the Emirates, and we beat Arsenal, and again, 1-0. Shinchenko with the only goal in this one, around about 20 odd minutes, long range rifle, and that was good enough for the 3 points. Then we brought it back to Ewood and we won 2-0. Sergio Domingos getting his first goal of the season. Flinchett involved again, sets up Batucha and Domingos heads home. And then Joe Mustoe with his first start gets his first goal. Nice headed, cushioned win there. And then most recently we just took on United at Ewood and we won 1-0 in a game that we predominantly sat back and defended. We switched up for the last 10 minutes, Piotr missing a bit of a breakaway chance, but Shinchenko got his second of the season. Since then also we have been drawn against Wolves in the Carabao Cup, and our UEFA or Europa League group has been decided, and we'll take on Galatasaray, Lazio and Limassol out in Cyprus. So in this episode you all will see us up against Brighton at their place, and then we will take on Galatasaray in our first Europa League match of the season. So okay, here we are folks with the first game of the video, up against Brighton, who have not started the season off in too good a shape. They are actually in 16th spot, just ahead of those Dingles. Burnley in 17th spot. Now again, we've been locking horns with Brighton over the years, and they've beat us 4 times. We beat them 8, and we've drawn 4 between us. Hopefully we can continue our fantastic start, because the win today could see us go back top. We've already been top once, but obviously Man City, Man United have played their games, and they've subsequently gone ahead of us. Okay, folks, here we go with the starting lineup for this match. Henry in goal, Patucha, Toto, Miranda, Nesbitt, Flinchett, Torreira, Stepanovic, Garcia, Shinchenko, and Mustoe gets another start up top. It's been a little bit funky trying to find who is our main striker. Obviously, Mustoe scored against Crystal Palace. The last game I played Armstrong up top. So yeah, we're experimenting here. Troy Parrott's not really kicked on. Butler's had a couple of chances as well. Dadasov, I don't think he's actually started, but I don't think today's the day for his, in fact, maybe I'll chuck him on the bench instead of Piotr. Okay, difficult one always against Brighton. This guy is a very good player, a South Korean guy, still only 25 years of age. May look at him one day. On the bench, Wrigley, he scored goals over the time. Rashford as well. Can't believe they don't get a start. So hopefully Barry Henry can continue with his amazing start as number 1. I'm not saying how busy he's been, but clean sheets speak for themselves, as Flinchett goes all the way back to left back. Stepanovic picks out Garcia on the right hand side. He comes in with a run, cuts up Flinchett. Can he whip across? And he does. Who's on this? Bodies everywhere. Mustoe is in there, and he gets his second goal of the season. We might have got something here, boys. Obviously we've lacked in really the goal-scoring finesse of Waldemir and Shimvanovic. Obviously, Lewis Gunn can score goals, but he's out for a good bit of season. But that's 2 for 2, mostly. 2 for 2 starts for Mustoe, so I'm happy with that, and that does put us to the top of the pops. Here we go, Flincher is hacked down. Stepanovic keeps it going, looking for Shinchenko's come deep. Out to Miranda at centre-back. Nesbitt on loan, remember, Nesbitt is our, it looks like he's our right-back for the time being. Miranda's forced all the way back to Henry, who will look for an option. Torreira keeps it going. Now Flincher, what's he got? Patucha on the left-hand side. What's he got going on? Here comes inside, makes a little run. Stepanovic creates some space for himself. So likes a big long-range shot. He'll get it back. Looping effort over the top the keeper Butland as well. So positive, bubbly start for Rovers. Yes, and we do start our Europa campaign. Torreira loose ball. Here comes Brighton. There he is. Kangin sets up Vinicius Jr. And what a stretch for Henry, but it doesn't look like he touched it. More of a Hollywood save, but who cares? But yeah, Galatasaray next at Ewood, which will be interesting. I think we have enough to at least finish second in that group. Lazio are a decent side. Galatasaray. So between Galatasaray, Lazio, and ourselves, I think the Cypriot outfit, Limassol, will be a chance for some players to maybe stake a claim for some starting berths. We'll play a fringe 11. Torreira to Shinchenko. Back to Torreira. Picks out Garcia on the right-hand side. Goes inwards. Sets off Lynch. He's already got 2 goals to his name, and that looks like it took a flick off. It'll be a corner. Torreira will fire it in, and Butland will come out and grab it. Very good start. Look at 6 shots for Rovers. 4 on target. Possession as well is heavily dominant for Rovers. Into the final 5. Opportunity here for Brighton. Miranda heads it clear. Vinicius Jr. with a vicious shot there. Had Henry once again stretched. Garcia to Nesbitt, who's on a yellow, which looks a little bit shady. Garcia. Can we end it the half in good style? Shinchenko likes a good. She scored 2 for 2. Stepanovic is in there, and that will make it 2-0. Rovers have got this game by the short and curlies right now, and hopefully it will give us another win, and that will continue our fantastic start to the season. And that is the halftime whistle. So far, so good. A couple defensive substitutions. I may have made them a little bit too early, but the 2 yellows I decided to get rid of and bring on Maitland-Niles and Ayala to kind of wrap this up. Just because it'd be a little bit, so the defenders with more likely to lunge in there with a tack or 2, and I can't afford to lose a man in a game like this, where it seems to be under control, but a 1 goal in favour of Brighton will change the mood. A 3rd goal for Rovers should seal it. Stepanovic back to Ayala. Torreira, what's he got? Back to Ayala. Patucha left-hand side. Flinch it. Musto in the middle. It's kind of surrounded out, but he picks out Garcia, who does pick out Musto. And oh my goodness, 3 goals for the little lad. We might have something on our hands here with Musto. It's not like a finesse long-range strike. He's just in the right place at the right time, and that's what you need. That is Shearer-esque, Lineker-esque. I don't care what you say. Goal poaching is the hardest job in football. Being at the right place at the right time. 3-0. I might chuck on Dad a same doubt, would I? But that'll deny Musto a chance for a hat-trick. And here's a chance in Maitland-Niles. Shinchenko slips inside Garcia. Back to Maitland-Niles. Can he whip across? And he does. Oh, he goes for a shot, really. It's just hoofed, cleared for a corner. Shinchenko on this one. Fires it in deep. Ayala's header is wayward. 70 minutes gone. Rovers look good. And we are top of the pops, boys, with a 1-point lead over. This could be the season. This could be the season that everything falls into place. Obviously, we are battling on multiple fronts this season, still in all competitions, even though we've not played a League Cup game. But Europa are about to start in the next game here. But yeah, I think the crucial elements of this team is the midfield. Stepanovic, Torreira, Garcia, 3 phenomenal players. Phenomenal. Flincher is young and he could be decent. Loose ball Musto is also proven to be good. Henry, good keeper at the moment, but he could face the wrath here. Oh my goodness, what a stretch and what a save. Brighton could have had a chance there to end his clean sheet streak, and that is cleared. And hopefully Rovers can hang tight here for the 3-0 win. Musto will not get his hat-trick. Doesn't look like it anyway.
Last possible highlight, Mustafa Rickenberg to Mustafa Vicious Jr. Forced all the way back. Now on the left-hand side, Mehmet to Junior. To Mustafa. Slipped inside. And there goes his clean sheet streak. It ends here at Brighton. Well, it had to end at some point, you know. It, I think it's kind of good that obviously I want him to have as many clean sheets as possible, but with that consistency going on, you're just nervous. It gives a little bit of nerves. Can't fart without double checking. Ooh. Well, he probably would have given up his #1 jersey if that had gone in. Lastminute.com. Stepanovic, Torreira. Is there another goal in this? Another highlight, perhaps? Stefanovic inside to Garcia, who's brought down. And we are going to try and do this. We're going to try and make this happen for the lad. We are going to put Musto as penalty taker to try and give him his hat-trick here. See if it works, fingers crossed. I don't know who's on it. Musto on it. He doesn't get a hat-trick. What a fangito. Maitland-Niles doing some excellent tackling back there. The game has come to life towards the back end here. Brighton's goal, penalty opportunity. Flinch it on a run. And there it is, folks. 3-1 win. And after that result, we are top of the pops with 1 point cushion. Okay, folks, here we go with the next game of this video, and it is the start of our Europa campaign up against Galatasaray at Ewood Park. Yet to play these boys ever. So we will be giving it a crack of the whip, and actually we're rotating the squad a bit. I want to make a change, lastminute.com, and also freshen up the bench. I'll stick Butler on the bench. Armstrong needs to be on the bench. Patucha, nah, he can come off. So this will be the starting 11 for this match. Ryle get in between the sticks. White, Toto, Lenihan, and Gilmore. Stepanovic, Maitland-Niles, Dix. Opazo gets a start. Domingos and Dalasov up top against Galatasaray as we kick off our European campaign. So a couple of debuts. Dix in midfield, strange one. Gilmore as well. He also gets a debut. Opazo, I think he's already made an appearance via sub. And Dalasov to start the game. So it's quite important for us to get a win here. Well, I would say definitely don't lose this one. If you can get points while you're at home and pick up a draw at least while you're away, you got a good chance of getting yourselves into the next round. Now, Gilmore with the throw into Stepanovic, who does start back-to-back games. Maitland-Niles can shoot. Do you remember his goal scoring first season? I do remember it, and it was he scored a bucket ton load of goals. He's kind of drifted out of favour of recent years because of the Stepanovics and the Garcias and the Torreiras of the world, but he's still a very good player because he can play any place. You know, Mr. Utility Man, and you need that. You know, have him on the bench. Anyway, here comes the chance. Gilmore to Stepanovic. Gilmore started right back today, Scottish international. Makes a little run to Dix, youngster, into midfield spot for him. And Dalasov gets his first goal for the club. About bloody time. He can score goals, and I expect him to get double digits this season. I don't know if... It's still early days. You know, Musto has started off in tremendous shape with 3 goals in the Prem. But maybe Dalasov can make this his tournament. Domingos with a corner fires it in. Comes out to Stepanovic, and the keeper comes and grabs it. Highlights still live, though. What's going to go on here? Long boot towards Lenihan, who cleans up Stepanovic. To Dix, to Maitland-Niles. Dalasov, what's he got? Slips it out to White, who can whip a crossing. He does. It's nice and high. Domingos is in there. Kind of a pansy-ass highlight that. Not really any purpose on it. 30 minutes gone. Rovers do have their noses in front through Dalasov. Elsewhere in the group, it looks like Limassol and Lazio are drawing, but I would not... Yeah, well, I don't know if they're actually playing at this moment. But if that ends the way it does, I think Limassol will be over the moon. Into the final minute, and it's still 1-0 Rovers, and that is half-time. Okay, second half gets underway. Rovers kicking us off. Toto to Dadasov to White, Stepanovic to Dix. Domingos strikes straight at the keeper, and Galatasaray will build. 50 odd minutes on the clock. Dix with a free kick, punted in there, bundles everywhere, balls everywhere, comes back out to Dix, scrambles. Stepanovic plays out to Domingos on the right hand side, whips a cross in, and no one can get on it. What a goal mouth frenzy that was. I'm quite surprised that I auto picked this team. I'm gonna hold my hand up. I auto picked. I don't know why Dix got the nod ahead of other players in the side. Didn't see him as a midfielder myself. I brought him here as a potential right back. But each to their own. You know, I trust Craig Conway. He is my assistant manager, so I do let him auto pick for the majority of the stuff. But you know, I oversee it, and I'll tweak it as I did today with Dadasov. Into the final 15. I don't really want to change anything. I think it's not been an amazing game. Dix again with a corner, a free kick, and Domingos heads it in. I will change it now though, because I think the 2 goals should be enough. And we'll bring on Troy Parrott for Dadasov. We'll bring on Butler for Parzo, and we'll bring on Baggio for the goal scorer, Domingos there. And that should give everyone a good couple minutes at least. Get creative a bit more, boys. Maybe try and squeeze a third. Being a bit greedy now. Into the final couple minutes. Rovers in control. Not sure what's going on over in Cyprus. We'll find out at full time. And this is probably the last bit of play. Interesting player for Galatasaray by the name of Matt Smith. Obviously, Matt Smith, Doctor Who fan, also Blackburn Rovers fan. Just saying, a bit of trivia for you. As Paris in on goal. Stalls, takes another shot at it. Baldies everywhere. But anyway, I want to check out this Matt Smith fella. What's his deal? Welsh. 4.5 million. Been at Galatasaray for 2 seasons now. Formerly at Portugal as well. Went, I guess, originally on West Brom and Man City's books. But 2-0 Rovers, job done. And in fact, that was the final score over in Limassol. So that's going to wrap up this episode, folks. Quick look at both of the grand scheme of things. We are top of the pops in the Premier League. We are top of the pops of our group as well in the Europa League. And in the next episode, we will be kicking off our Carabao Cup. You're not going to miss a beat, boys. We'll be back for the Bournemouth game. And then we'll also have the Wolves game as well. So you can enjoy a bit of Carabao Cup action as we'll rotate the squad again for that one. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm enjoying this season. I think we've got the chance to do something special as long as we can continue this form. Competition for places, people. Raya is now number 2. Mograbi is now number 3. And we've got a Scotsman between the sticks. Anyway, until I see you again tomorrow, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.